This
Unfortunately for us, we didn't get to watch the first game because we were busy casting Extremists versus Young and Wild. So we honestly have no idea who has the advantage. So we're gonna have to just come into this blind. We'll pretend it's the best of one, then we can see what the score is.
Yep. I don't even know who won the.
Neither of us do, so it's no big deal.
Great.
But we've seen both teams play. And from what we've seen, who do you think would be the strongest team naturally?
Honestly, Godot and Bocarino, they played so good when I watched them. Like, I think Frank.
10 seconds remaining.
Do you think Frank?
Yeah, my bet's on Frank.
I would also say Frank. I'll probably give it maybe a 60-40 ratio. So 40% Zero Latitude, 60% Frank. Even though he seems a little bit harsh, I honestly think Frank has more competitive experience compared to Zero Latitude. Because I know Zero Latitude actually. I used to cast the Indonesian scene a lot. It was probably the scene I first started casting when I was practicing. They are one of the top teams in Indonesia, but they lack competitive experience compared to people like, like Godot, Minnow, like the whole of Frank. They just know, they've been in competitive tournaments a little bit more. So they're going to come into this as if it's, just like any other game. But for Zero Latitude, they're probably freaking out. I wouldn't blame them.
So you're saying that Frank has an advantage, partially because
I'd say a mentality advantage.
Yeah, they're not letting the pressure. They'll be able to deal with the pressure better.
Yes. If it makes sense.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, I think winning this is so great for any of these like lower class teams, not tier 1 teams, because then they get to play the tier 1 team in the full open bracket. So even if like they lose in that game, they get so much experience playing against the other tier 1 teams in the region.
Yep.
Like they'll be playing against like first departure I know is just like Miracle and full worse than Miracle. But they also play against all the other people. I'm sure playing against Minexki is going to be a lot of good experience, playing against MVP Phoenix.
Yes. It's great for teams that are up and coming to play against those top tier teams, because then you sort of have an idea what's coming your way. Because let's face it, most top tier teams play roughly the same way, except for when they have, some of those niche strategies or there's some things that they're good at, but overall, top tier, or at least tier 1 Dota and C is roughly the same. So we'll have to take a look and see how these teams sort of deal with it. We have Bane and Shadow Fiend bans from Zero Latitude. I really like the Bane bans, just because we've seen how strong Bane has been, not just as a mid lane zoner, but just a hero in general. Just having Nightmare, being able to avoid damage onto certain heroes, or just having it for setup, then also just, being there to trade with any heroes that are in lane. Do you know how infuriating it is to deal with the Bane? That you cannot trade with a Bane effectively unless you somehow have your own sort of regen. And there's no hero.
Do you know how fun it is to play Bane and make someone's life a living hell?
I think everyone knows.
It's actually not that fun. Because then you have like people spam clicking you like get out of experience range. Like you have to do that, and like it's miserable as the Bane player.
Yeah.
Until you get like your off lane to rotate in, you nightmare him, and then like, hey, I can kill Steel with Brain Sap. It's all good.
Good. So with the picks that we have, there was a Queen of Pain and Tusk ban from Frank. So it looked like they were getting rid of momentum-based heroes, which I'm 100% fine with. Queen of Pain we very rarely see. So I presume this is just a Zero Latitude thing, that then maybe they feel very comfortable running Queen of Pain even though she's not a top tier pick anymore?
Yeah, I saw a last pick Queen of Pain from Zero Latitude.
Was it Zero Latitude that ran it? Or was it... I thought it was the other team. I'm pretty sure it was the other team, RRQ, that ran it. It was Koala that played the Queen of Pain.
Oh, you're right, it was Koala's. You're right.
But I wouldn't blame Frank if Zero Latitude does play Queen of Pain. The hero is not out of the meta in the least. She's just not as popular anymore.
Yeah, the issues with like these magic damage Bursters, Queen of Pain, Shadow Fiend. That, like, they used to be able to farm the jungle very effectively, but now you have all of these magic resist camps, which make it a lot more difficult.
So let's take a look at the picks. We haven't really been able to talk about those for a little bit.
They're just good stuff picks. Undying, Gyrocopters, like a lot of early pressure.
Great team fight as well.
Good team fight. They need someone to set up with them. I mean, a Darkseer Vacuum would have been great. Magnus is okay. Void is good.
Radiant team.
I wouldn't mind a Void pick here, but maybe Zero Latitude's gonna hold off on the pick first to see what Frank is picking. I personally, honestly, I don't think Frank will pick it. They've got Darkseer. Never mind. I'm being ridiculous. Unless it's a carry Void. Never gonna happen.
We haven't seen position 1 Void yet.
Feels
sad, man.
I don't think he fits position 1, or maybe we just don't know the potential of position 1 Void. He needs a bit too much to be a position 1.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to go, Iron Talon, Midas, Battle Fury to be an effective position 1, you might want to pick someone else.
Right.
In case any viewers aren't paying attention, this is a meme about Veggie Gaming, which is Merlini's team, and they picked Merlini Faceless Void, and he went Iron Talon, Midas, Battle Fury, and he got all of them at like the 14-minute mark.
He got all of it in How did he get 14 minutes of farming items?
He had a 6-minute Midas.
How did he get 6-minute Midas?
He only got so he got Brown Boots, Iron Talon, and he would push out the lane, and they would farm the hard camp and the small camp, and they would go back to the lane. Push it out again, and he just did that for 6 minutes. He got a Midas, and then he just did it over and over again until he got his 12-minute Battle Fury.
Wow, okay. That was rather interesting to hear. I never got to watch Veggie Gaming because, firstly, I was asleep.
It's at 4 a.m. for your time.
But I didn't get to watch the games, unfortunately.
What time is it there? Is it 6 where you are?
7, almost 7 p.m.
Okay. So you are 13 hours.
10 seconds remaining.
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know what your time is, so
it's almost 6 p.m. here.
Right. No dramas. Looks like it's going to be another carry Venge, though, for Frank. Unless it's a support Venge, which... do you like a carry Venge this game, or do you think it's going to have to be a support Venge?
I feel like Venge is actually one of the carries that matches up very well against Gyrocopter. Like, one of the things that made Gyro so powerful in this meta and past metas is that he's just so strong early game with all his magical bursts. But I feel like Vengeful Spirit with the magic missile and the amplified damage he provides for his team allows her to rival that of the Gyrocopter.
That's assuming that she gets a decent head start.
Yeah, assuming that they're equal. Assuming that they're at equal farm, I feel like for the first 2-3 items, they're about equal. But once they hit 3 items, then the Gyrocopter pulls ahead a little bit. He also farms faster. Once he gets that first item, and can clear. Once he gets some levels, it can clear ancient stacks and stuff.
I could see this Venge also being a support, though, because it's a Bat Rider on Zero Latitude. It could still be a carry, and she could still serve the purpose of a support Venge. And we're gonna have a Templar Assassin for Zero Latitude. Not much synergy in their draft. Okay.
No,
I have a problem with their draft, honestly, but you'll talk first and
so it's not that they have a lot of minus armor synergy like you would usually have with a Templar, but
10 seconds remaining.
It's the burst damage that you pair with the Bat Rider. Like, Bat Rider does very little damage. His lasso does no damage at all. It's only disabled, but a Meld Strike will burst it down very quickly. You pull into a rocket barrage on top of that, and the hero is dead. So that's what they were looking for. They're in their mid pick. And Templar Assassin fits it. Zeus would have fit it. The other burst heroes that you usually pair with it, Queen of Pain, Wind Ranger, they're already banned out.
Reserve time.
AA ban for Frank, making sure that there's no global presence for Zero Latitude. AA would have been great, just to prevent the dazzle heal from really ticking in, and also and potentially
Zeus.
guareteeing kills too. Oh yeah, AA Zeus combo. No, that's Frank that would have liked it.
Oh, you're right. I don't. Why did they ban it out themselves then?
Probably making sure that there's no AA Batrider combo.
Yeah, that's true. That's another very strong burst that works out with it.
EL ban from Zero Latitude. They think that Frank's after a carry here. Are there any heroes that you would like to see?
I think that Zeus plus Spectre is very strong, but I don't know if they can get away with a Spectre against a Templar and a Gyro.
If they can make space for a Spectre, then I wouldn't mind the Spectre pick. But yeah, I agree. I think it's too much of a burden to put it on Zeus and bench. PA. Last hero on my list. Not many people pick PA nowadays. Very RNG based. Now, unfortunately, for people that have not noticed or do not watch Eternal Envy, secret player, every time he plays PA, he loses. If he plays anything else, he wins. So, just from that, I can tell you that PA is not the best hero.
Okay, it's not quite that bad, but yeah, when he stopped playing Phantom Assassin, he went on like a 8-game win streak or something.
So, I don't know if it's a hero problem or maybe it's just how he plays the hero. I'm not too sure. Maybe he just doesn't get RNG.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get a certain amount of MMR, they limit your RNG.
you get worse. You're worse at crits and dodging when you have higher MMR.
Exactly.
Sounds like a good enough handicap.
It's a good handicap. Yes.
I love the lion. I love it.
Yes.
Just burst damage that goes to PA.
Exactly. And I always talk to you about this as well. Whenever we see a Phantom Assassin, although I think we've only seen one together, or maybe not at all. But
we did see one.
We did one, right?
I think it lost.
I think yes, we did, right? And I was also harping on about how PA's biggest weakness as a carry is magical damage. She's got an abysmal amount of HP. Her HP gain isn't her strength gain isn't the best, and Blur doesn't do jack versus magical damage. So Lion's great. Also it's great that he's got the Hex. Even though it doesn't prevent Blur, it's just a great disable against a hero like Phantom Assassin who wants to jump on a target, then gets hexed up, then you can turn.
I really like the pick against the TA. I really like it against that. They were lacking a lot of magical bursts before they picked the Undying, or not the Undying. Before they picked the. Well, actually, the Undying is pretty good. Undying is very good against PA. PA is a hero that without Phantom Strike gets kited.
Have a toilet break.
So if anyone wants to grab a beverage, wants to use the lavatory,
go ahead.
SCA pauses are notoriously long.
Oh my gosh, look at the Bat Rider set. Look at Avila's headpiece. What is this? The Moth Rider? Ant-Man?
Oh my god, and the bat?
The bat looks sick, but the headpiece...
The bat is like a giant moth. It's great.
The firefly. It's a firefly. I know the bat, but I didn't know what the headpiece was. It looks amazing.
Hey, this is pretty sick. I need to showcase some of this.
The headpiece though, he looks like Ant-Man from the movie.
Oh god, what just happened? Wait, we got some pings on the map. While we're in this pause, one of my concerns about professional Dota, like in situations like this, like yes, I have 5 minutes delay, but like, what if you just tactical pause? Like you're allowed like what 10-15 minutes of pause time. What if you just pause for 5 minutes and just look at my screen, just to look at like the word positions?
Well, you have to consider this. In every game, you're only allowed a maximum 10-minute pause. I think sometimes you're allowed 15, sometimes you're allowed only 5. It depends on the tournament. But that is the max amount of pause you can have during a game. So you have to remember, if you're using those 5 minutes to check wards, if anything happens on your team, and you and you start pausing again, you only get an extra 5 minutes. After that, the team will unpause and you will have to play with that person gone.
Yeah, that
So
sucks.
it is a risk, and things happen whether you like it or not. So if you want to do that, go ahead, but it is very risky.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
And it's just wards. What's the big deal?
Yeah,
And the opponent-
it's an extra 50 gold for your supports, right?
Because think about it, the opponent can do the same
30
thing.
seconds.
Oh, that's true. They both. Oh, you're right. They both look at my stream. They both know where each other's.
And then essentially one team is wasting their 5 minutes to look at wards, but also let the other team see where their wards are.
Right, you're right. You're right.
Assuming though that both teams look.
Yeah. That both teams have no honor.
Pretty sure everyone has on. Oh gosh. Alright, so let's do quick team intro. I'll do Zero Latitude, that is on the Dire squad for today. We have Avile playing on the Bat Rider. Moving in towards the middle, Tuhoi on our Lion. Moving towards the mid lane, we've got Doa Ibru playing on our Undying. Blocking for the mid, we have V on the Templar Assassin. And finally we have Illogic on the Gyrocopter, which interestingly enough is in the off lane.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing an aggro tri-lane, but they're being dodged out by the... No, they're dodging the aggro tri-lane because they saw it with the ward.
It's gonna be a very sad Bat Rider.
Yep. Speaking of Bat Rider, it's... Oh, wait. I don't fucking remember what I was going to say. Okay, we have Zaza on Team Frank. We have Zaza playing the Phantom Assassin, Minerva playing the support Dazzle, Godot playing the support Bench.
Godot. Gado has an A. You said Godot.
Okay, we have Godot playing the Shendalzar. We have Zeus being played by Abed. And we have... Wait, that's Tuhoi. And last but not least, we have Bocarino playing the safe lane Darkseer.
Should have a pretty good time up against a Gyro Lion. Two ways to be careful on the Lion, because there's a very high chance that very good chance that Darkseer could potentially kill off the Lion. I've seen too many games where Lions get a little too overzealous or over-eager trying to zone out Darkseer, and then just getting run down with an Ion Shell.
Yeah, the hero has so little strength gain. Well, not strength gain, the strength gain is like 1.7. That's average. It's not bad.
It's okay. They're drawing the Illuminati on the map.
Oh my god, Illuminati confirmed. How do you draw? We have Illuminati confirmed.
From the PA. No shame. Also running the Eternal Envy set, which is probably going to give him some more bad luck, but what the hell? If he wants to play with the EE set, go ahead.
Extra swag, mate. This is the Manifold Paradox, if anyone wants to know about it.
I like the set in general, though. The set's great. It's just knowing that it's an EE set, it's not great.
It's just like, do you really want to be associated with, like, Eternal Envy's horrible existence in the cosmos?
Not his horrible existence, it's just that his horrible luck with the hero.
He's the definition of an anime character. Like, he has, like, all of the universe against him.
Oh. So he's supposed to be the protagonist, or...?
Yeah, he's the protagonist. He has everything bad happens to you.
So he has the Naruto syndrome.
Basically.
Best way to say it. I don't watch anime that much. I only know the really popular ones. I'm very picky. I hardly watch anime, unfortunately. I love music. Anime music is great. I just don't watch it that much.
Alright, they're getting stuns onto Doa, Ibu. He gets the 2-man decay, save him. Gets the stagger slow, not going to be enough. They have a 5-stack. He doesn't have any points in Blur. Oh my god, that turn speed is so abysmal.
Blur doesn't really matter, unfortunately, for PA. We another disconnect on the gyro.
Yeah, Illogic has been lagging a whole bunch. Like, I saw him miss the block by the tower. He just kind of sat next to his scrape and then move. I imagine this is also a packet loss issue.
And this is an admin hosted server as well, it's not the faceit servers.
Yeah. Another one of the issues is... they're all pinging everything. God.
Every tower in the map is pinging.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, unfortunately, I think my map might be bugged now because all I see is shields on my map.
That's me. Okay, they
Okay,
just
it's gone.
disappeared.
I was gonna say, if it was stuck on my map, it would be very difficult to see anything.
That would be very annoying. That was.
But the lanes are looking okay. Top lane, bit of a struggle for Zero Latitude because, you know,
Tri lane.
not just the tri
aggro
lane.
variety.
They're also pulling through and they've been very aggressive. It was Zero Latitude that was the aggressive ones, but it just wasn't successful and Undying's too low to feel comfortable moving into this lane.
Wait, it was Team Frank that initiated the tri lane.
They initiated the tri lane. Oh, they ran the tri lane, but Zero Latitude tried to be the aggressors because they got the stacks onto the PA.
Oh yeah, you're right. Then they got bench swap into the
There's no bench swap.
strike or bench stun, the magic missile.
Yes.
Into the phantom strike.
So, down bottom looks like it's been a bit of a nightmare for Chuhoi. Thing is that the Darkseer is not getting that much CS, so lifting a little bit of the burden from the line so we can sort of do something else. Rune will respawn in a couple of seconds. What is it going to be? Bounty down bottom and double damage up top. That's a rune that you wanted as a Zeus. Not really.
That's a rune that you want as anyone.
I think Zeus is the last hero that wants a double damage rune. He's got 1.44 seconds per attack. That's his attack speed.
He attacks twice per every 3 seconds. That's pretty sad.
Would you say that he has almost as bad of a attack animation as CM? And Lina has a pretty bad attack animation.
Zeus's animation is actually pretty good.
The attack speed is ridiculous.
The attack speed is abysmal. Like, Zeus has, is better missile speed, a little bit better animation, but yes, the attack speed is god-awful, but it's not nearly as bad as Crystal. Nowhere near as bad as Crystal Maiden.
I would say I'm pretty good on Crystal Maiden CSing, but I think it's just because I practiced.
Oh my god. I can't play that. I refuse to play that hero.
That's why when I play heroes with really good attack animations, it's very difficult to adjust. Because I'm so used to such slow attack animations. It's quite embarrassing.
It's the same... Okay, so my friend Jake... One of my mods has the same issue. He can't play Gyrocopter or what's his name? The Razor. He can't play Razor or Gyrocopter because their attack missile speeds are too fast.
Oh, there's another Illuminati. This one has eyelashes.
Oh my god, these guys are good. Is that Zeus?
Oh, and Zeus, yes.
Props
he did
on
the
the
Illuminati.
bed. Can I say yeah, I'm not gonna type anything.
Don't say anything. You'll get in trouble with admins.
I know, but I'm just Abed, you are the greatest Illuminati drawer ever.
What's this pink line supposed to be?
It looked like some kind of Aztec Nazca lines or something. He's ready to
unpause.
Unpause.
The logic sort of has to deal with it has to sort of fix the internet at some point. This is not good. Yeah. They're gonna start running out of pause very shortly.
Had to use at least 3 minutes at this point.
I wouldn't say 3 minutes because the previous pauses were at least 2 minutes each. So he's probably almost hit the 10-minute cap.
I don't think it's been 10 minutes. It's probably been 5 or 6.
We've been talking. You'd be surprised how quickly everything goes just because we're talking.
That's fair.
Oh, they're gonna stun up top?
He's just gonna Firefly away. He's fine.
This is... Oh, look at the damage onto Goyon! Then the tombstone! Can I actually take any kills with this? Like, look at... Okay.
The ult from bed. Oh man, and Minerva gets last hit. Not bad.
Already the advantage of running a Zeus, especially when he's level 6. The moment he hits 6, Thunder God's Wrath, you get a kill. Sweet, sweet money.
Cash money in the bank.
Pay to win. Literally. Logic's actually Bokarina wants to go for a kill onto the Gyrocopter, but now you regret his decision. Chase down. Although this creep is being a huge pain to Illogic, now Chuhoi has to take it. Kill the creep, Babacarino. He's trying to go for a very cute play. Oh, he does it again. No, the logic sees him. Goes go for a surge.
Oh my
He's got
god, he's soul
TP.
ring.
TP. He's gonna TP out safely. Oh,
God,
that's
what a
so
player.
sad.
He soul rings to 1 HP.
That was so close. If you got hit once,
That's
dive.
nothing. That's like nothing but balls.
That was a very risky play. But at this point, I think if he didn't make that risky play, he would have died. So you had to do it.
Fair.
It's paid off.
That is nothing but just massive bravery.
Someone give this guy a medal. Alright. CS situation, TA and PA are equal in terms of last hits. Deny is obviously a bit of a different story. Gyro is struggling, but that's just because he is in the off lane. Now they're going to go for a jump onto a Vile, who the heal's not going to be enough. Tombstone
There's
deployed as
another
well.
Thunder God's Wrath, and
They're going to lose Chuhui. Chuhui TP'd in with tiny amounts of HP. Oh, never mind. They won't get Chuhui.
they get the TP in from V. And
Oh,
he's,
PA. PA
oh
gets
my
the kill.
god, Zaza, what a player!
The TA.
Oh,
the
and
TA.
they had the Sentry ward. They're gonna kill the Observer ward. Ignoring the Observer ward, they're just gonna give it to the creep. Oh no, they doesn't get the money for it. How abysmal.
If I was Zero Latitude, I would have been regretting my decision 10 times over. Because you've just given an aggressive tri-lane 3 kills. And they even lost their mid laner who came in and thought he was going to be okay in the meld. Sometimes I really don't like Templar Assassins that are too reliant on thinking that meld is okay. Not. It's definitely not okay.
One of the... Oh man. Templar... Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this Yasha rush.
From TA?
Yeah, you rush like Yasha and Blink when you're behind. But she's not behind. She might think that she's behind, but she's not behind at all.
It could be for, I don't know, it might be just an early game aggressive item, so it helps their farm because you get the movement speed as well as the attack damage and obviously attack speed. So it could help her with the Ancients a little bit better, if V wants to take the Ancients a little bit sooner. There's no stacks though, that's the major problem. The supports have been sort of busy, the stacks they don't exist. There's a Latitude.
Yeah, I mean, Zeus just like, he just killed a creep. He had like a 4-stack at the medium camp. So he just killed that off by himself.
And
if we take a look at net worth... Oh, okay. Well, I presume that's to help kill off the gyro. Godar's just gonna come in with a stun. Stun? Cool down. Oh, they're a little bit slow. Tombstone's gonna slow them enough. The stun. Oh, it's not quite enough. PA probably gonna jump for this.
Yeah, there he is. He finishes them off with the creep, with the crit. Should have practiced more.
It was looking terrible for Zero Latitude so far. Oh, Zeus died, by the way, from the TA.
Hey, that's fair. That's how this... He should have died, I think, once or twice more. Like, I'm honestly surprised he, like, that was his first death against the Templar.
So Chuhui is going to go for an Ancient stack very shortly. It's going to help the TA. So I think now they realize that their carries are sort of struggling, and they have to help them out. So obviously Stack is going to help. Minerva's not going to be much help because he's coming in. Doesn't block the stack, but he's got wards, so he could try and go for an Ancient block if he wants to. Doesn't, just goes for 1 sentry.
Oh, they're smoking with the VS and the Dazzle.
Oh yeah, they want to intercept the Ancients and get a kill on the Lion. Lion kill will be a bonus. They're high ground. Oh, they're going to run to
Chuhui. It was not a Ravage.
It's not a Ravage. And
Hey,
it was?
bottom, Zaza is killing Imbu.
So they did block the Ancients in the end, because they knew that Ancients was one way for Templar Assassin to come back. Oh, V's already naturally low! He's got refraction in a bit, he actually gets it melted off by Buckarito.
The Ion Shell.
Oh,
Good
gosh.
stuff.
And it's even a max refraction as well, so it just goes to show how quickly refraction charges melt.
Yeah, especially they have a lot of stuff to deal with refraction. They have the Poison Touch, they have the Ion Shell.
Zeus is great at poking it off too, if you want to count that in, just sort of arc lightning it off
I think
slowly.
the static field also counts, doesn't it?
Personally don't think so, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I think it does now that they removed HP removal, because I think it used to be HP removal.
is under attack.
Now I think it's just magical damage.
Oh, right. Let's check. It says passive magical. So it probably is maybe a separate instance. So, net worth, PA obviously on top with 5 kills under Zaza's belt. He's probably like Zazaing to the National Bank of PA.
God. I wish
And
I
he's
had a
even-
national bank.
and-
Ebu is just... yeah, he's just gonna...
and
okay,
Vilay's
they
gonna
got
come in.
the
This
lasso.
doesn't do anything, though.
Minerva, that's like the third, called...
Third
Tombstone
wasted
kill.
lasso. Oh, Tombstone kills. Zaza might be able to get the kill on Vilay at least. Can he finish off there? So it's even going to be a grave.
Graves.
He
Gonna-
should drop unless he TP's out. Best decision here would have been for Zaza to TP out sooner, but he didn't, which I find quite interesting. But if he thought, if maybe he thought he was gonna get crits, who knows?
He was hoping for crits.
We would have been. I think the best decision there for him would have been just to go for an instant TP after that kill, because there's nothing that Gyro can do to cancel the TP. There's nothing that Undying can use to cancel TPs either. So.
Yeah, we have issues.
So he could have preserved his kill streak, but he just go. Let it go, let it go. Doesn't matter about my kill streak. This is blocked, so stacks are not going to do much for Zero Latitude, unfortunately.
They can believe.
They probably don't think there's any wards here, but they should know it's there after they failed this next stack. Now, I'm looking in the jungle. TA has found Bocarino, who's just gotten out with the skin of his teeth, but TA might still be able to catch him. When's the surge going to come off? 3 seconds. And he gets hit with the nice play.
Dire's
That was
bottom
great.
tower
Very
is
good from
under
TA
attack.
to get that for the creep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Then Twitch me something.
So that's when Yasha comes in handy when it comes to chasing. Extra movement speed.
I
Very
mean, it's
handy.
the same money as a Blink Dagger. Just saying.
He had to put it together though. He died a
Right,
couple of times.
Okay, that's true. That's fair. Great.
So we have a smoke in the mid lane.
Alright.
Frank, gonna try and go for a kill. Gonna run into ATA. You know, handy dandy TA goes straight into the meld. Wants to try and go for a kill
they
under
put down the
Godot.
they put down the
EPs,
sentry
ulti,
ward.
can they kill V? In the meantime, they're gonna go for a swap, but looks like they're gonna lose everybody instead. There's
It's
one,
a
there's
disaster!
two. Can they get Bocarino though? He's very healthy here, comes Avile. He's
No, he
actually
melts
a
the
logic,
rocket
never mind.
barrage.
And then Minerva regrets his decision. Pops the grave. Do they have anything to cancel the TP? They do. Flame break, trying to break his life as PA did not contribute and everyone on Frank had perished. Suddenly, a massive gold swing. Very nice.
And that is rough. That's what, like a 3,000 gold swing? Yeah.
So with that said and done, take a look at EXP and gold. So EXP earned is tipping in favor of Zero Latitude now, just because they had that one great team fight. Looking at net worth, if it wants
Evening
to
out
open.
now.
Exactly. So this lead that Frank had started to accumulate is just down the drain. Keep in mind, PA's still looking very good. So it's not all lost. The PA's farming. If the PA reaches critical mass though, I don't know if Zero Latitude's going to have enough to deal with it. Because even though you can lasso PA, there's going to be the grave, there's a swap, they've got great defensive mechanisms, and they also have good team fight with the Darkseer. So at this point, what would you say that Frank's going to have to do to push this game forward? They haven't really taken any T2s yet. Do you think they're ready to take T2s, or do they need more farm on their heroes? I think it's good if Minerva doesn't die to begin with. Rip. Music lady there. I think my co-caster may have died.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, okay, Cole has been... Okay, the Cole is in trouble. That's actually why Music Blade is gone. Are you there? I heard noises. Music Blade. Hi. Did your stream drop? Okay, you just reconnected to the game, so I presume you may have dropped your stream as well. So I think you should let everyone know not to panic.
Yeah, I just said sorry in my chat. Hopefully we're fine. Hopefully we're totally okay. My mom just kind of tripped over the Ethernet table, and I had to replug into the modem.
Oh, okay. That you definitely disconnected from the internet. Then can you just admit you disconnected from the internet?
I did, in fact, disconnect from the internet.
Okay. So, did you hear my question that I asked you?
No. What?
Okay, so I asked you, what do you think Frank needs to do to start pushing T2s? Do they still have to make space and farm for a bit before they feel comfortable, or?
They needed to not pick cores that can't push towers.
Okay, that's right. That's about right. They got a blink on Zeus, by the way.
Fine. Good item, Zeus.
I just thought I'd point out, the good thing I'm doing camera and Dota TV, because you would have crashed the camera.
It's not only me that's having internet issues.
Oh, okay, now it's Minerva. Minerva, right? No, Zaza. Oh well.
Zack.
And we connected, and we are allowed to go. Well, at least it's short pauses.
Yeah.
As long as it's not, 20-minute pauses. I've had tournaments where we would have to pause for an hour.
Oh no.
So it was very difficult to keep conversation because you, at that point, would have no idea what to talk about.
At that point, you just say, "Hey, how was your day? How's school going for you?"
That's when you start talking about weird stuff. That's when you start hearing weird casts. Nothing
your
about
fetish?
Dota. No, it never went that deep. It never went that deep.
How many hours do you have to do to get that deep?
I'll say 45 minutes. 30 minutes you can still keep it on topic of Dota, but you start talking about other games now.
Yeah, but how long do you need to? How long does it take to get to weird fetishes?
I've never talked about weird fetishes. That's something you're gonna have to discover on your own, unfortunately.
This is the theoretical.
Theoretically. I would say hour and a half. Because that stuff is almost inappropriate for stream.
It sounds absolutely great.
You have to be drunk. You have to be Grant to talk about that.
My parents are asleep, and there's probably some alcohol somewhere in my house.
Yeah, can you not drink that? That'll be great. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure that I'm not ready for a drunk stream right now.
Well, I don't think you want a drunk stream. Shanghai qualifiers. Why?
That sounds like something that like OD Pixel.
No, what OD Pixel did, if you did you see the video where
wasn't he rapping?
He took a nap? No, he was sleeping, and he still had the stream running.
Yeah, BRB,
he woke
until next
team fight.
Yeah,
then he woke up and he started casting as if he wasn't sleeping, or as if he didn't have sleep. It was something different.
That was fun.
I like the commitment. To know that someone cares that much about casting to wake up to do it. I don't think I would wake up.
I mean, I didn't wake up.
Oh, so what, Ibu just melted mid.
Yeah, well, he's squishy as hell.
He's a support.
Wait, actually he has a buckler, he's not super squishy.
It's not that he's not super squishy, it's just, what was he doing mid? That day? I guess he put this observer wood. Oh no, this one's been down for quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know what it was doing mid.
Farming.
Oh, okay. Just found
they're smoking into their jungle.
And the EE Sama rune on the EE hero with the EE cosmetics. Good head of events, but no heroes, unfortunately. Got a Logic and a Vele coming into the mid lane, and look at Godot. He is so ready to swap one of them in, but instead they're just gonna go top instead. Take it, easy tower, easy life.
Godot wants it. He wants to get in there. He says, "I will trade my life for your carry's life."
Look at heroes converging, so we got the... Oh, okay. Oh, they got the lasso! Okay, why would you even consider lassoing when there's no backup? Chuhui just comes in, doesn't even get the animation off, and he just gets hit once. And there's the ulti from the Zeus, and the crit! Oh, look at all that blood. That firefly blood on the ground.
Feels good, man. Well, if you're the PA, it feels good. What does it say? What does that death thing say? Dig me up, I dare you. Coup de grace. 564 damage.
Goodness. Right, so there's a cooldown. I'm gonna do Jack because you know
Yeah,
PA
they
is
don't.
PA is so tanky right now. He doesn't care about the hold down.
Tower has fallen.
She has so much stuff. She went for the Aqua SNY build.
I like this build. It's just cheap, cost-efficient damage. It gives us stats, movement speed, HP. It's everything a PA could ever want in an item, and it's
Yeah.
so cheap as well. So
I mean,
easy to build
Basher. I'm sure that you want a Basher on that hero.
up. Basher would be great, but
Not yet, but like
you can buy Basher now. I'd say now you can buy the Basher. It's just after a HP item. Godot just dies. Period.
well, yeah.
On an Invis rune on
He
the.
is a good hero.
Look how quickly Roche is dying too.
Oh wow, that's
This is
actually that's a finished Desolator.
Yeah. Where's the Deso? On the courier, I suppose.
It's on the courier again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good then. That means that TA's got some decent momentum going into this game, and that Franks have got to be a little bit more careful now that they know this TA is going to be hitting hard. And unfortunately for Franks, if you compare TA and PA, TA has some built-in. Actually, let's not talk about refraction. Let's talk about like what they do. PA is going to be dishing out consistent amounts of damage, whereas for PA, hers is going to be sort of inconsistent because you're not going to get crits all the time.
Yeah, they're both like bursty in their nature, where like they try to meld into like a ton of minus armor, and then there's like the 4 hits for attempted coup de grace with Phantom Strike.
It's just that TA's more reliable because you don't have to rely on crits. It's just getting that meld hit, then the secondary hits afterwards. So.
There seems to be something wrong with my. I don't know what's wrong with my stream. It says I have 0 viewers, but I'm not sure. Can you check that?
On Twitch?
Yeah.
It's 104, I think. I'll refresh. It might just be because your internet cut out. Who knows?
That might be it.
Did you refresh the stream?
I refreshed my thing, yeah.
It says 28, so people were just slowly coming back in because you disconnected.
I'm sure someone left. I'm sure a whole bunch of people went to the other stream. I think, yeah, Pythion's doing this one, and yeah, other stuff. Rip mine.
That's alright. Rip mum.
Sure, it's fine.
It's okay. Family members do this all the time. You'll get used to it.
I am used to it. I'm pretty sure I've had at least 3 or 4 Magic the Gathering streams just totally canceled out because my dad tripped over and you threw
Oh, Avile. He's looking for the lasso. He gets onto Bocarino. It's a Darkseid, but gets swapped out immediately. And then
Zaza jumps in and just gets instantly killed by the burst from the lion. Then, okay, no logic with the Rocket Barrage. Bocarino gets chased down by V. And, okay. Saved. So,
and
zero Latitude. They're doing it.
So even though they saved the Darkseid during the fight, PA cannot simply walk into 0 Latitude yet. She's got an ultimate orb. What is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be the makings of a Mantis Stone?
I mean...
Or is it a Skadi?
Could be a Scotty, because now you get the, Stifling Dagger. That gets, on-hit effects now.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be... What's that? Isn't that like an 80% slow? If you have the,
I don't know the slow percentage. If you include both slows, I don't know how slow you'd be. Pretty slow, I've imagined.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
By the way, top racks is a very low.
I mean,
to
you know, ratting Zeus.
This is probably the last hero you would expect to see ratting, but you know, to each their own.
35% movement speed slow from the Scotty, so it's 85% slow.
Ah, okay. But still, you think about that fight as if you're Franks, and you've got to be thinking, crap, PA isn't big enough. And would you still say this has to be a BKB game for PA? I feel like the burst damage from Lion is something you can't ignore. And I think they are going for BKB, because it's going to be a good club.
Every game is a BKB game. You're playing Phantom Assassin. It's the sad, sad truth of playing Phantom Assassin.
And then you go up against heroes like Lina and Enchantress that don't care about BKBs.
And then, yeah, and Templar Assassin, that hero doesn't care about BKBs either.
I just found a couple more PA graves. Yeah,
Oh.
who turned out the lights? And it's dark down here.
I love it.
I like how Valve did it. It's kind of cute. Although I think sometimes it can be a little distracting, but it's nice. It's a nice little feature to have.
Bottom tower is under
Yep.
attack.
Are they on the bot lane?
Isn't top lane where PA was just now?
I meant top lane. Can I not see it through the fog?
Can you not see it? It's right here. The 2 dots on the map I just drew.
Oh wait, I can't see it anymore because I reconnected. So we're
Oh,
not
so you
on the same
can't.
thing.
So you can't see these
I think so.
on the map. You're looking in the wrong place. Your left. Look on the map. Do you see the circle? Do you not see?
I don't see anything you're drawing.
Okay. Right, you're gonna go right to where the secret shop is.
I see where your camera is, but
It's
I
right
can't.
here.
Okay, I see. Okay, I highlighted it. There's no
Oh, there's no graphics.
animation. Yeah, there's no graphics for it.
Oh, that's a
Like,
shame.
I think it's the same thing for the one bottom. It's the same thing for the ones bottom.
Oh, so you
Highlight. I'm highlighting them, but
should have practiced more.
don't leave me here. Practice
I should have practiced more. That was you can't practice avoiding crits. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Hey man, it's not crits. It's skill.
Okay,
There's
it's
no
skill.
RNG. There's
Pay
no
to win.
RNG. You just need to be lower MMR than your opponent.
So for the moment, it just looks like Frank is moving as a whole team. They don't want to leave anybody behind because they know that if Zero Latitude finds one, they will burst them from 100 to 0. And for the moment, we have Avile counting everything out, looking on the high ground. Nothing to be found. There'll be an easy tower for TA.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, TA is fat now.
TA is ridiculously fat. I don't know how she can walk.
Radiant's top tower.
I'm
many
sure
eyes.
I'm sure that underground she has some kind of
Magnetic pull.
segue or something.
But her legs are moving. They're gonna push this top tower so quickly. And look at Zero Latitude, and just look at Franks. They don't care. They're just like, okay, the tower. We are going to farm on the PA. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
PA just says that
gold.
she just wants the BKB.
2.9k gold. Did you afford it yet? Or
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Okay, BKB's
Yeah,
done. This has to be PA saving grace. If this is not enough for PA in the next fight, there is no item I can see in this game outside of a Skadi that's going to be able to help her.
Abyssal Blade.
Abyssal, but she needs HP. She just gets bursted. That's the problem. It's not that she's not doing the damage. Her damage is pretty good.
She switched to Strength Treads. She gets the HP from BKB. I think she's fine. Also with the HP you get from Basher. You have around like 2200 HP, I think, with all of that.
Let's hope it's enough though. This PA could still very well burst her down.
Yeah, that's true. This is kind of sketchy.
So let's take a look at the graphs. EXP and gold is not really that far ahead for Zero Latitude. So
Oh,
Franks is still in the game.
I think they... Oh wait, did it reset for me? Do you... Oh wait, no, it didn't reset. Never mind, never mind.
What are you after?
Good. I just can't see the dots on the bottom.
What dots?
Oh, you know the dots at the bottom? Like it says the tower is destroyed, so-and-so was
Oh.
killed. Yeah,
Oh.
I can't see those for before the 21-minute mark.
Oh, yes, okay. The dots.
But I see everything else. There's just a mana burn creep. Yeah, that's 100 mana burn.
From the creep?
Please use it. Yeah, use it. Later, use it. Yeah, I used it.
A lion, he could just drain it to mana.
Shush, it's fun. It's funny. Oh no.
TA stuck in the tree.
B, why do you do this? This is 12 seconds of not farming time.
A bit of wasted time. Undying could have just walked over and tombstoned it, but it was like, it's fine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you just waited for the 12 seconds instead of wasting a 60-second cooldown.
It's just 60 seconds. They're not even fighting.
I mean, I guess that's right. But I'm sure it's fine just to wait.
But look at how aggressive Franks wants to be. They got the BKB right. They're ready to go. Just depends if they get the initiation that they want.
PA said I finished farming.
So, and unfortunately, anti-mages would have finished farming probably more items by now.
Man, I want some anti-mage games.
Radiant's
Like,
bottom
I'm like
tower
the biggest
is under
anti-mage
attack.
fan.
Oh, they could get a logic.
No, they don't
No, they
walk up
bought
far
Qualifier
enough.
logic. Oh, they could
Why
have
didn't they
gone
just check
metal.
the ancients?
Why they're in jungle? Oh no, that was such a miskill opportunity. Oh, if they watch the
Man.
VOD, they're probably thinking, crap. Crap, why didn't we do that? Why didn't we go and check the ancients?
I'm sure it's fine.
I guess they're also scared trying to go up in that direction because there could be someone waiting on the high ground for them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you'd have to scout it with the wave of terror.
I'm sure that they just wait for the smoke to pop, though. Of course, they just do that. Okay, they ult for vision. They see everyone in the mid lane. They're like, I guess there's no one around here.
You have to go for a defense. PA.
Yeah.
That's not PA. It's Bocarino farming bottom.
I'm sure it's fine. Pushes the wave out.
So Avila is going to be the one to sort of scout out the jungle. He's hoping to. I presume he's hoping to get vision of somebody, then just go for the lasso 4-star blink or blink 4-star.
My goodness, TA has 4k gold.
What does TA buy? BKB? Oh, TA has BKB. Never mind. Excuse
He's
me.
had a BKB.
For a long time, I can't believe I forgot. It's actually he hasn't even used it yet. So considering he's bought it, he's got this on top of it. It's a lot of gold.
God, he actually hasn't used it at all. He's had it for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. He's had it for at least 5 minutes.
I don't know what you would buy. This is not the Manta style game. Honestly, TA could probably just pick up an MKB right now, and that would be 100%.
MKB is definitely 100% the item.
Yeah, it is going to be MKB. It's a little bit more than MKB has done.
Couldn't one-shot by it. Oh, there you are, Smokerino, Pepperino.
Look at the catapult watching the Roche pit for Frank.
I love that.
The Ferrari. Oh, this smoke though. This smoke is gonna run right into Frank, and it's gonna be Godot the first one to be run into, but here comes Bocarino vacuum onto everybody! And we have 2 heroes dead right off the bat. Now V has to make something happen. He's got 2 kills so far, trying to get Minerva, gets a kill onto the Dazzle. 2 is dead so far, 0 Latitude. They get everybody except the TA. That initiation from the Darkseer was huge. It didn't get that initiation, the fight would have gone completely differently. Zaza's gonna be a bit crazy if he tries to jump on the
pretty great,
TA.
Gasm. Yes, he gets both supports, but oh man, having
Dire's
both
middle
court,
tower is under attack.
killing 2 supports for your entire team. Hey, that's a 3k gold swing. TA does finish the MKB though.
I'm really surprised that they didn't react quick enough to Godot. They could have actually jumped on top. I guess they got vacuumed anyway by the Darkseer, but they could have reacted a little bit quicker to Godot, because you have to assume that everyone on Frank is together.
Yeah, they were pretty slow about it.
They hesitated. They looked for a bit.
It's a Blink Darkseer. There's like Blink Darkseer is scary, and I think that was the reveal of the Blink too. I think he had it before. Or, like, if he did have it before and he showed it, like, he hadn't really used it. Because, like I said, like you said before, they've just been... Frank was just dodging fights before the BKB on PA. And now they're roshing.
Gets a lasso, though, onto Godot, so there's going to be no Vengeful Spirit in the next fight. I don't think Frank goes into this at all. There's no wall, there's no vacuum. They just can't. Oh, actually, no, there's wall up available. Never mind. The cooldown for this is pretty short. Now, can they actually finish Roshan time? BKB is popped. And it'll be TA versus PA. Who's going to win on top? Looks like the PA is losing HP too quickly. And the PA is going to drop. Gyro as well is going to drop. But it doesn't matter. Abed gets cancelled with the MKB. Graves going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. But V is going to finish the job. And even Minerva's trying to man fight. But he drops 2. And all of a sudden, it's a complete swap as 0 Latitude, who got wiped previously, now get Aegis and Cheese, and also a 4-man team wipe.
Man, I thought that vacuum wall may have been enough, but man, TA just tore through all of them.
And this is a problem now because the PA can't just man fight. Look at PA item build. He went Lincolns on a Phantom Assassin.
I mean, I understand it because the lasso, but still, that feels bad when you have to do that. When you have to go double defensive item on a hero that already like doesn't want to buy a BKB.
Exactly. Oh, well, she always buys BKB, but you're going an extra defensive item, as you said.
Like, you don't want to buy a BKB, but you need to buy a BKB. There's a difference.
Yeah. And this is gold that is not going to pay off in the long run, because PA has to replace this as the game goes on. Without a doubt, there's just no way that PA is going to keep a Lincoln Sphere. It's just not effective for what it gives this game.
Maybe you get rid of the BKB. Once you get, like, enough tankiness that you don't really worry as much about, like, the burst damage, the magic burst, I think you actually get rid of the BKB before you get rid of the Lincolns.
You have to be confident that you have no issues.
Okay, see, there you go. That's the reason. There you go.
Did they know?
Lincoln's already paid for itself.
He didn't know, unless he was trying to No. I guess he didn't know that he had the Lincolns. Paid for itself, but they know, and they're probably going to be happy about it too. Because think about it, right? Even though you popped the lasso there, they lost nobody. That was just mana cost for 0 Latitude.
Mana cost and a 60-second cooldown for knowledge and scaring them back. Like, look, they're not going anywhere near the bottom lane. The creep wave is right at their tier 2, and they're like too afraid to farm it.
They're so afraid. Now, by the way, Frank won the first game, so if 0 Latitude wins this, we are moving into a game 3 of this best of 3 series. So this is not going to be a 2-0 sweep like the previous qualifiers where everyone just 2-0'd their opponents.
Well, I mean, it might be. Frank might make the comeback.
It's a call. It's a big call. It's a lot of pressure on the Darkseer. Because we saw what Bocarino did before. If he can do it again.
4-man.
Yes. You have to get the perfect positioning too, because you also have to consider that the reason he got such a good combo off was because everyone on 0 Latitude was caught in a small area. It was like here. There was no way anyone on 0 Latitude was going to be able to disperse. The area was just too small.
Oh, I see your circle now. I don't see it on the mini-map, but I see it
on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. So if Frank can get lucky with another positioning advantage, then yes, they should be able to take this game.
Oh my god, I love this. What were the chances on the Paradox Memorial?
What Paradox Memorial?
The Dota Ibu right on your the circle that you're making.
Oh, what were the chances?
It's it's exactly 15% chance, my friend.
Yeah. In a late game scenario, you have a Darkseer. Is there any way that Zaza transitions into a Battle Fury for the cleave? I would consider it.
I don't think you can get enough value out of it. Like, a lot of the value you get from Battle Fury is from the farming, like the increased farm that you get. But if there were like Necro units or like a Nature's Prophet or
no. You're looking at the item wrong. They have a Darkseer on their team. If you picked up a Battle Fury, they clump up, they cleave.
Wait, what tier are you talking about?
Battle Fury on PA.
I see what you're saying. You're saying. With the vacuum...
What do you consider under those circumstances?
That is relying way too much on RNG.
But you are going to have to eventually replace some of these items. Sand and Yasha is not going to stay forever on Zaza. And you also have to consider the late game scenario where heroes are going to start dying in a couple of hits.
I think that I think at that point you just go for like a Divine Rapier.
Why Divine Rapier? You're hitting one hero.
Instantly kill them. 100 to 0 kill them.
If you get lucky with a crit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the item build is Assault Cuirass and some kind of maybe either a Monkey King bar or a Rapier or something like that.
Because she's building Satanic, I don't know about her building. I guess she's building Assault Cuirass now. Hang on, let's take a look at this courier. What's it buying? It is that's Bocarino stuff. That's not.
Oh wow, he's a scythe. That's really nice.
He needs it. You need it to control this heat. Look at everyone on 0 Latitude. They're sitting in their own base. Hey guys.
Zero Latitude. They saw the Zeus ult and they're afraid.
No, I think they're just
Oh
sort
wait,
of
they're
backing
grouping
up.
up for it's a smoking.
It's gonna be a very, very behind smoke. It's like all the way from their own base. They have to run all the way to Frank's base. They don't
wanna
even know Frank's
They
is.
want to be 100% sure that they're not caught out by a ward, because they've been dewarding a lot with the dazzle, the gem and the dazzle.
Everyone's so spread out for Zero Latitude. They're sending a relay first. If he gets jumped on, then at least the rest of the team doesn't get vacuumed. This is lots of respect being thrown out there.
Also with the force staff.
Oh, putting wards. Is he putting wards in the enemy jungle? No, he was only scouting. I thought he was going to put wards in the enemy jungle. That would have been awesome. So then they had an idea as to where Franks would have been in their own base.
They are going to take the tier 2 bottom. Got backdoor protection, one for very long.
Look at Frank though. They want to come up to the top and they want to fight. And this could be great. Avile is the first one that's going to be caught out though. Ultimate's there, they knew Avile, pops his BKB, and look at the TA, he gets turned immediately.
He gets hexed immediately, he's dead!
Oh, that is huge.
He gets critted immediately!
That is what they were after. That is what Frank's... And now, all of a sudden, Zero Latitude is just running for their lives. Lion just gets killed off. And because they didn't know the Hex was there, PA got a little bit overconfident, thinking that he was going to be able to pop it late in the middle of Frank's. No, just get hexed up, died. Oh, no. The logic, just get away from there. Away from the creep wave.
They all need Ghost Scepters. This Ghost Scepter on Zeus is really good.
They need a buyback on TA.
Everyone on both teams.
What's
okay, yes, they need they both need Ghost Scepters because.
Oh, there was a swap. I hear a swap. It was onto a logic. He's gonna try man fight Godot. But look at PA. PA's just going to hit the Raxes, although he did hardly anything, and then they are going to back up.
It's just to force the buyback. This is good. This puts the TA far enough behind that.
TA's not really behind. She had so much gold.
Yeah, but still, now that PA is even, a little bit ahead of the Templar Assassin, I'm sure this is fine. Like, Lanaya, he is crit, ZB crit.
Oh god, Hex again!
Gets the Hex.
Oh no, that's the gyro out, but
God.
PA? Oh, never mind, they're not gonna bother. Okay, Chuhoi, what are you doing? Chuhoi just gets crit. And Avile's gonna be in trouble now. He's got no way to get out of this. Blink in a couple of seconds.
Doesn't have the... Okay, he blinks away, it's fine.
Okay, that was Zero Latitude simply not respecting Frank. They just did not respect
Forcing
him
the
at all.
buyback, I think they get out. Although, do they want to fight? I don't think they want to fight.
They have all of their spells up. They could potentially fight. They've got wall. Their major spell is available. Okay.
They don't want to fight.
No.
I think this is fine. I'm sure this is fine.
Very safe. If they can do the exact same things, just slowly starve Zero Latitude, kill them off every now and again, then you're gonna start seeing very little item progression from these heroes. Like take a look at the status of Gyro. He's got Butterfly sanding out a BKB, but I still don't feel like he's that strong.
Wait,
he needs to be much bigger than this.
What the hell?
Butterfly.
Where's his MKB?
He never had an MKB.
He needs an MKB really bad. How do you not buy an MKB against a PA?
I think at this point they're relying on V to burst down the PA, that might be why. And he's gone for sort of, you know, AoE damage to zone out all the supports, the Darkseer, and also kill off illusions that the Darkseer would have produced. So they're sort of splitting up the roles, but I don't like it. I really would like to see an MKB on him as well. He's probably going to pick it up next, but it's going to be a while till we even see that MKB.
Yeah, this is sketchy. I'm sure it's okay.
Let's take a look at all the items. Yeah. Take a look at all the items on both sides. And everyone is looking really rich. Assault Cuirass is done on the TA, so she is starting to look scary. But
yeah, it was done for the last fight.
Yeah. Daedalus is done on the TA though. So V is gone for the glass cannon build outside of the BKB. Which, it can pay off, but she has to get very lucky with clits and very lucky with side blades, because there is a chance that obviously it's going to cleave onto the other heroes.
I like it. I
like it too.
Because none of these heroes are super tanky. Yes, they're like marginally tanky, where like they build tanky items, but like it's like fringe tank, where like they're not buying hearts. PA doesn't have a Satanic yet, but PA has a lot of armor.
Absolutely.
He has 40 armor.
What's the damage reduction? 72% damage reduction.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Actually,
Physical
now that he has
damage.
the Vlad's aura too, when she's in range of Godot, it's more.
Oh gosh. Well, we have Zero Latitude feeling safe in their own jungle, but Franks, they're ready to fight. They actually took some creep camps as well. So, we'll see if they do run into each other. The Zeus ult, they scout out where Zero Latitude is, and they're going to back up again. Been hide and seek for most of this game. Just,
Yep.
you know, hiding, finding the initiation that you want. Zero Latitude just running to their base. Playing tag, tree tag. So you see, they see Zeus ult, you have to run to the tree. If you don't run to the tree, you're dead.
Oh no. Gyro.
There is one scary thing with Franks though. In a super late game scenario, they're putting all of their eggs into a PA and Darkseer. Like, most of their eggs into the PA basket, and they're putting a couple of eggs into the Darkseer basket. If any of these heroes die, they don't really have any sort of backup plan. Because these are their major cores. Whereas for Zero Latitude, they've got TA and Gyro, which are both heroes that can equally carry a game, compared to the TA and Darkseer, who obviously do different things, and they carry to a different scale, if you want to make the comparison.
I think I feel like PA can match the TA in terms of carry potential.
Oh, TA has to be super careful. Just in case Franks does anything. Just moving towards the Roche pit. Roche respawns... Actually, I just took the Aegis, never mind. Excuse me, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
So busy watching the game that things are just starting to slip. Smoke from Franks again. Can I make anything happen with this at least?
Probably not. I mean, they're a little bit more split up than they were before.
They could run into Tuhoi, or they could run into Avile. Oh god, Avile. Avile and Doa. They're gonna run into Avile. Avile's the first one to drop.
He's instantly dead.
Zero Latitude needs to back up. And it looks like Franks is just focusing the tombstone, but looks like V came in. What? Okay, well, why would they go in when they are so spread out, when they already lost their bat right? That was just a silly decision from Zero Latitude. No way in the world did they ever, or even, they should have never even considered the idea of going in there with the TA. That was just silly.
Oh man, does she have buyback? The buyback status, and she does not have it for another minute and a half.
I wonder if Franks knows this.
This is easy racks. They should have timed it.
Oh gosh, this is just Zero Latitude. They made one mistake and just gonna get punished for it.
Yep. Man, this AC is so good on PA.
It's great for the team. If they had any other hero to pick it up, obviously you want that other hero to pick it up, but PA's got it, you know, it's fine. They possibly could go for T4s, but they're just gonna go Megas.
Two racks? Nice.
PA's not up for another 44 seconds, they can just finish the game. And there's no way that PA's gonna be able to buy back before she spawns.
They have the tier 2.
Right. They could go T4s.
They're too afraid of that. They still have the Bat Rider. Bat Rider pulling them into the fountain.
A Bat Rider and only a gyrocopter? Only a gyrocopter. Gyro's not that scary. If you look at the situation,
Gyro is not scary at all.
He's pathetic, honestly. Like, this late in, you would see bigger items on a gyro.
When a gyrocopter is the same farm as a Darkseer, like... I mean, man, this Darkseer is super fat. Holy crap.
Hey, he had a very good game. Valkyrina had a very good game on this Darkseer.
Valkyrina has been doing God's work in this game. Or, well, maybe not God's work, but like, whatever... Some kind of deity's work.
So, we're gonna have the Rax drop. Sasa leading the fray. BKB at the ready. I wonder what this is. It's a 5-second BKB duration, so the duration's not long. There is no second life on Sasa, but I think at this point they're just saying, we've got 2 sets of Raxes, let's try and make something happen. But there's still Aegis. There's still Aegis on Gyro.
Yeah. And
oh no, never mind, it expired. It expired, my bad.
Yeah. He has almost 6,000 gold. You can have his MKB soon. Or his Satanic, whichever one he chooses.
So Franks, they're gonna take it slow. They just see zero latitude cooped up in their base. I wonder if they're waiting for that top creep wave to push in, because it's 2 catapults. 2 waves of catapults and 2 waves of ranged creeps. So someone's gonna have to defend this, and I wonder if this is when they want to go. Oh, I don't know why that catapult was in the corner, but... Oh, I'm dead now.
Yeah, they're pushing a little bit. No, they're coming back. Well, everyone but the Bat Rider's coming back. Yeah, they're just going for the starve out tactics. Say you can only be inside of your base and that's it. Man, this animation canceling that the Zeus has been doing is so annoying.
Calm down. Calm down, my friend.
Okay, it's not as bad as the Medusa spamming Mana Shield. It's not as bad as that one.
Okay, if you say so.
But like, I keep hearing the noise and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then I click on Zeus and he hasn't used his ult.
Calm down.
I really like this item build from Zeus. He went for the, he went Blink, Aether Lens Octarine, Ghost Scepter, and the Ghost Scepter has probably been amazing, considering all the physical damage. Zeus, you're giving me, like, some PTSD with this animation canceling.
You need to calm down. You need some lessons. You need some yoga you need yoga in your life.
Wait, like 6 in the morning here. There's, oh my god, 7 in the morning, the sun's coming up. I have 0 chill right now.
I could tell.
He's hexing the mud golem.
Why not? He's free to do whatever he wants, honestly.
We can't tell him how to live his life. Can't tell him what to do.
And Zero Latitude finally leave their base, and then all of a sudden creeps are in their base. At least they've got decent heroes for clearing creep waves. Bat Rider's pretty good, TA's pretty good, Gyro's pretty good.
Yeah, Flat Cannon Side Blade.
Undying is okay, but...
He can do it in a pinch. Oh, Gyrocopter has a Divine Rapier.
I feel that would have been better on the TA, but I guess Flak is fine. Just take it. I think Gyro needs the cheese, though. Just give him the cheese, please. Just give him cheese. Or not.
I mean, is it really going to be... I'm pretty sure cheese might be better than the Helm.
It would be. The Helm regen is going to be very minor for the Gyro. Especially when he's fighting one-on-one, it's what?
I mean,
it is 15% lifesteal, and if you consider 15% of his damage, what is it?
I mean, that's actually not bad.
It's not bad, but who is to say he is going to get uncontested hits in this game?
Hopefully his Divine Rapier, anyone.
The Zeus doesn't care though, he's got Ghost Scepter. Do the other supports have Ghost Scepters? Godot has no Ghost Scepter.
He has an Ethereal Blade. I love it.
Zeus?
He can Ethereal Blade Minerva, or Godot.
Do it
Also, Vengeful Spirit's transitioning to carry, by the way. He now has Vlad, Strum, Sant, and Yasha.
Can't complain. Franks can go anything at this point. They shouldn't lose, in theory, unless, things happen. I wouldn't mind if Abed just went for the the Mario taunt animation on Zeus. I don't mind it, just not the ulti spam.
He doesn't have it equipped.
Ah, what a noob. Everybody has it.
I don't know if I have it.
You could just buy it for a couple of cents from the Steam market.
Oh, never mind. I'll just do it. I mean, I don't play Zeus. Not that often, anyway.
Buy it, it's a couple of cents.
Ah, that's fair. Fair. I might. I'm sure I have some Steam cards somewhere that I can just trade in for it.
Oh, this game's really slowed down. Because Zero Latitude doesn't want to lose the game, and Frank has just been waiting for ages.
Bat Rider has the gem.
PA is critting for 1.5k on Roche.
Yeah, good stuff. He only has... Wait, Roche actually doesn't have that much armor.
1.5, 1.5, 1.5. It doesn't even have slots for ages, so the rest of the team don't take it. He ate a moon shard?
Yeah, PA ate moon shard.
Oh.
He's slick slotted.
He is huge.
She can buy Boots to Travel. And then I guess replaces either the Sanjin Yasha or the BKB.
I don't know if she wants. Right now, she doesn't really want Boost to Travel. She wants the extra attack speed from the treads.
I mean, when you have Moonshard and AC and Sanjin Yasha, I don't think it's super relevant. The 25 attack speed.
That's still good. Just in case. Sometimes you might need that little bit extra to get that one hit in.
I mean, I'm sure it's good for pushing tower.
And TA just went in, hits them once, so the swap onto Logic, they're gonna kill the gyro, he has the Divine Rapier, he didn't even get to use it, it's now on the deck, and Godot's gonna pick up the Divine Rapier, he's gonna be the carry man, she kills off the Butt Rider, and he's even gonna go for the gyro that TP'd in and thought he was gonna be able to reclaim the Divine, dies as well, and that's GG, oh no.
GG, well played.
And it's going to be Franks versus Extremists in the grand finals. I think, pretty sure PA just bought Mask of Madness because he was red. Whether you did or not, it doesn't really matter, but it's GG. 2-0 win for Frank, very long game, 0 Latitude. They technically lost the game when they had that major team fight in the Radiant jungle, with the Darkseer just getting all those kills. I think that's when the game just started to turn on its head.